Hello and welcome. You are listening to CAFSA Radio, and this is an interview with NIFA NYC. NIFA stands for the Nubian International Football Association, and it's organized by a father and son team who have a passion for the game and who have a mission to change lives across the globe. This is part one of the interview that explains their mission and their passion, and this interview is with Hervé Bertrand. He is the organizer of the local events and tournaments for NIFA. Tell the audience who you are and what your goal is with these soccer tournaments and the organization of the what is it, the league?
I guess we've done a league, but it's more so of an events-based organization.
Okay, I see.
Where we utilize the tournaments and the leagues that we created to build the bridge between inner city players and collegiate programs. In my experiences, what I noticed was I've played on both clubs that are with people that can afford to play to pay to play, and also teams that could not foot the bill to play for these bigger to play in these bigger leagues where they get exposure.
I see.
And the thing that I noticed is both sides of the tracks, they both have talent, but the people that have the financial backing of their parents or however it is, they get the opportunities to go to collegiate programs, play for the state team, and things of that nature where they can have their talent take them to the next level. And the people that are in the inner cities don't have that opportunity. So their talents, they become local stars, but their talents, they don't take them to where they can possibly go.
Okay, I see. That makes a lot of sense. I was doing a little research because I don't follow sports at all, so I had to do a little bit of research to figure out what this world looks like, and I noticed some stuff about a controversy when it comes to good players not having the ability to pay to play, and that confused me. So I was just like, what is it like? What is that about? So basically, they have to pay to be in tournaments or pay to be on a team.
Right. So they have to pay to be on team. So there's certain academies that have more of a reputation than others. So in order for you to be a part of those academies, you have to be able to pay whatever fees that they have for you. And when you're coming from an impoverished neighborhood, you can't foot that bill.
Right.
So again, what ends up happening, you go play in the local parks or the local leagues, and you don't get that exposure. So for myself, I was fortunate enough to, like I said, play in both sides. And playing with the teams that with the more reputable names, I was able to get into collegiate program. I was able to play for the state team where we traveled to Europe. I played in semi-professional league down in Florida. So those are the opportunities that were afforded to me because my parents were able to help me get there financially. Right. Now, when I played for the other teams, the talent was there. The talent was there, but there's no bridge. There's nobody coming out to the neighborhoods. It's called the hood to come watch these soccer players play. Right. So it's only starting to happen now where these professional programs, I believe, are trying to do some grassroots marketing, and they put little soccer fields around the neighborhoods in certain places. And Newark is one of the places. East New York, where they have their logo in the middle of the field, and for people to start to develop that connection, right? And now they get these fans. So now, there's a little bit of an initiative taking place, but still, there has to be somebody or something that bridges that gap between, these programs and these inner city kids.
And that's pretty much what the aim is with your events-based soccer games and the whole, I guess, family effort that you are building, so that people know who have talent. There's a place for me to go that will allow me to be seen without having to break the bank.
Right. So this all started from we've been doing tournaments for 3 years, and my collegiate coach, Nick Dimitrievsky, he caught wind of what I was doing, and he asked me to send a couple players up for tryouts. Although they didn't make the cut, it kind of sparked that idea that we have this talent here that we can send outside of the neighborhood to go and try out at least. Right. So that was the thing that sparked the idea. So from there, we started to try and build a process, a system to get coaches to come out, to come watch the players play, or at least to send these players to places that we know that we have, connections with. For myself, I work in collegiate sports now, so I have, a few connections. I have some players that I used to play with that are currently collegiate coaches. So I've been working with them to send these players to be seen, to get that opportunity.
Right. You were telling me about one player that actually would have been a part of the Syracuse team if he had.
Brian Stratton College. Yeah, actually, it's we're at two now. Three, excuse me. So 3 players were offered scholarships. One is a young lady. She was offered a full scholarship within that same program. They've all decided to turn it down, but it just proves that we're at least making some headway.
Yeah, you're definitely being successful in providing not only the opportunity to be seen, but really to change the lives of these players, because if they had accepted, that would have been a free ride for an education and a place to play that could lead to professional career. Right,
and if not a professional career, the education part is super important as well.
Right.
And you just touched on the topic that's also kind of close to what we're doing. Because once you stay inside these neighborhoods, right, you kind of you definitely get influenced by the people that are around you, and a lot of the times it's not always the best people. So once you get outside of the community, once you get exposed to different experiences, then you realize there's more to life, and you can change your life. You can change the lives of everybody that comes after you.
Right.
Or you can, go and get whatever it is, whatever information that you can garner in this wherever you are, and then bring it back to the neighborhood and change some lives that way.
Right. I mean, like you said, a bridge. That's essentially exactly what it is. A bridge to a broader perspective of life, a broader concept of what could be versus just being stuck in that one environment in which sadly lacks the opportunity to connect with those broader experiences a lot of the times. Yeah.
Right. The mentality changes when you leave home. Which is kind of like a perfect segue into the project that we're working on now. To take a team out to Kenya, right? Excuse me. This is not just the opportunity to play abroad, but it is also opportunity to inspire, to impact another culture. We're teaming up with an organization called Imani Kibera in Nairobi, Kenya. That is, we're helping to build community center. They have some warring tribes within the area, and they utilize bottles and rocks to fight against each other for violence. And we use those same items, those same materials to help build that community center. So we're repurposing those things that are used for violence for something that's good.
That is just, it's mind-boggling. We take for granted that, it's each one teach one, right? But we hear that a lot, and we don't really digest what that means until you are the teacher, and then you see the impact. And so I think that it's so powerful, and that's why, my organization, CAFSA, got on board, is because it's such a powerful way to not just provide opportunity to the local talent, but you guys are branching out globally and really changing the lives of people who may not have been taught that there's a better way to resolve conflict.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, within that as well, we're doing different programs while we're out there. We're going to be impacting some of the local children that are out there. We're supposed to be putting on some clinics, coaching, as well as referee clinics. There is also an initiative to visit a prison. So it's a whole different experience that we're trying to help to form for these 20 men that are going along for the ride.
Now, you guys have gone to Kenya last year, right?
My dad did.
Okay, your dad did.
Yeah, within his professional work, he does forums within domestic violence.
Right.
And he had the opportunity to go out to Kenya. While he was out there, he took the initiative to organize a small soccer tournament with the local community, which was a hit. And it was from there that they sparked the idea that we can come out to their annual tournament that they do every year that brings teams from different African nations.
Nice.
And we will be going out representing the United States.
Okay, so it's kind of a sportsmanship camaraderie, bringing people from different cultures together in the effort to not just maybe explore talent, but to really initiate another way to connect peacefully.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful. I wanted to ask about the opportunity for locals to get involved and to play. You guys do pickup games, or is it a lot of the games are fundraisers? How would you express to the local soccer talent that they can get involved?
So we're building different types of programs as we speak to reach out to more of the local community. As it stands, we have a hold because of our age. We have a hold on mid-20s until the mid-30 crowd, and we're trying to get to the younger crowd because those are the ones that we want to impact the most. Right now, we have a website, NIFA.NYC.org, NIFA.NYC.org, that gives all the information about what we do, what we're looking to do, as well as some of the upcoming events that we're organizing.
Okay. Now, would you consider yourself the coach of this initiative, kind of the coach of the teams, or are you kind of more or less just the organizer who they can speak to gain more information? Do you play with them, or do you watch them play? How does this work from a personal level, and what do you consider your true personal goal or your personal responsibility in the entire picture?
Right, so first, I wish I could still play. I haven't played in like 3 years. Actually, that's what sparked the idea of organizing the tournaments, because I wasn't able to play. I have a labral tear in my hip that I have yet to get surgery on. It keeps me from playing. So in order for me to stay around the game, I just said to myself, let me just bring everybody to this one place, and I can sit here and watch and, create that electricity in the environment. But I consider myself just the organizer, not the coach. We're bringing coaches on board. This is another one of the initiatives that we're having. We're training people to become coaches and referees so that we can have everything in-house. So you don't have to go outside the community in order to reach these opportunities. If we cultivate an environment where we have high-level coaching, where we have referees that can, make money, we can create the same type of high level academy organization as they do outside the neighborhood.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
No coaching for me though. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, honestly, it sounds like you found a way to stay in the game and, live life where your heart is, even though you aren't necessarily able right now, because that can change at any moment, when you decide to truly dig into those healing, alternative healing and all that type of stuff. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
At least, you have a passion.
We'll keep that under wraps for a while.
Was that?
I said we'll keep that under wraps for a while.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah. The passion for the game and a passion to see people succeed in the game, especially those that are underprivileged, is very it's good to see someone continue on with that despite the challenges, because a lot of people give up. A lot of people just say, well, I can't play, or I can't do it how I thought I would, so I'm just not going to do anything at all. So I do commend your stick-to-itiveness in definitely making changes in people's lives to share the passion for the game and build community around the game, not even just locally, but as we've spoken about internationally. And I just want to say that this interview is to help spread the word, and if anyone hearing it should be a player, a coach, a referee that wants to get involved and affect change with this powerful organization, I'm quite sure they are welcoming everyone with open arms. Just go to that website and learn more and reach out. And I'm definitely around for the long haul to see it grow and prosper, because I'm inspired by the mission. And this was part one. Part two would be with the father end of the partnership. This is a wonderful father-son collaboration, and he'll be giving us some more information about the history of how the organization was, I guess, organized in the first place, and how he brings in the education of domestic abuse into the culture of this sportsmanship initiative. So, is there anything else you want to tell the audience before we end the interview, or have you kind of covered all? What's your lasting thoughts?
Well, I guess a couple of things. One, in order to get in contact with us, we have you can visit us again on our website, nifanyc.org. You can email us, same name, nifanyc@gmail.com. You can drop us a message. You can, ask any questions that you need to ask. We are looking to partner with some other organizations. Again, this is a tall order that we have.
Right.
So as many organizations that feel like they want to partner up, help us out with the efforts that we have. Anybody that feels like this resonates with them.
Yes.
We're also asking for donations of any size. So you can donate from $5 to whatever else that you can afford.
Right.
That'll be amazing. Again, you visit the website. There's a donation button, and we go that way. Okay. Yeah, that should be everything. Oh, excuse me. Social media. We have social media. Follow us at NIFA FC, NIFA FC on Facebook, Instagram. It's _ NIFA FC.
Okay. All right. And I'll definitely add all of those links to where this podcast is published, both on YouTube and on Spreaker.com, so that everyone can click and see how they can get involved and join this initiative. Again, I'm in it for the long haul. I think it's very powerful, and it's amazing how just in a few short years you guys have managed to provide opportunity for people to receive full scholarships, and for a village in Kenya to learn healthy conflict resolution skills. So this is very, very powerful, and I'm very proud to be a part of it, and I'm just looking forward to seeing it grow.
Martha, appreciate you too, man. You putting these events together.
Oh, no problem. I'm all for it.
All hands on deck.
That's right. Everyone that can get involved. This is a powerful way to share your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your insight, and make a change both locally and globally. So we invite everyone to come on board and look forward to our podcast that will air weekly. We'll be doing interviews, and we'll be even covering some of the tournaments, some of the after game events. So stay tuned and be involved. That's what we are challenging everyone that is listening to do, is be involved. This initiative needs you, and it would be very grateful personally and as a community to just share your talents with this powerful mission. So until next time, thanks so much for listening, guys. Thanks for having this thanks for taking the time out to do the show with me, and we'll be doing more. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
All right, take care.